of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock, a little bit of an overcast day. Let me do the amateur weatherman thing. Unless you want to do it, Kevin, you want to do it?
Partly cloudy, high chance of participation and precipitation today. Partly sunny. I love it when they say partly cloudy, partly sunny.
Yeah.
What else could it be?
And in case you really want to know, 76 degrees right now. It's the same number of trombones in the big parade, by the way.
Exactly.
I like parades.
Do you really? Do you know Gail?
Almost December.
For the Christmas
that means.
parade, yeah.
Yes.
You're the king of that one.
Hey, they're already planning.
Who's your co-host this year?
We haven't delved into that yet, but
Should be Dr. Heidi Maier, maybe.
we'll see. You piqued your curiosity there. You thought provoker, you.
You guys are so witty.
What was I going to say about parade? Oh, Galen, sent us a halftime show from Ohio State University where they were celebrating the 50th anniversary of the landing on the moon, and the marching band. Did you see that?
Legendary. OSU's band is legendary.
They form at one part of it. They form like two rockets, and inside one rocket is the Russian flag, and inside the other one is the U.S. flag, and they're walking across the field.
They're running.
Running, and then the U.S. rocket, of course, is the winner. we beat the space race, and it was kind of fun.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh! And when they did the rocket that took off to the moon, they had, and Galen said they used fire extinguishers for that looked like the smoke coming out the bottom of it. Oh my gosh! It was so
creativity.
Well done. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Those musicians.
I see. The argument we have with Galen is we say they're also athletes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. He says no.
Thank you. I mean, they're blowing horns, right?
Keeping time, marching, staying in step, all at the same time.
Right. And breath control has to be an important part of that.
I say if Galen doesn't think it's athletic, let's put him in the middle of a band on one of our football fields. I'll make that happen. We'll convince him.
Oh, that's wonderful.
There's the challenge, Galen.
Give him a kazoo or something.
There you go. Even a kazoo would be hard.
Yeah, we'll give him a kazoo for him to keep time with his feet and do his peripheral to make sure they're lined up shoulder to shoulder and all that.
There's a lot of coordination that has to happen.
So were you ever in the school band?
6 years.
Playing?
Whatever needed to be played.
Oh, you did? Really? Horns?
I started on trumpet, went to mallet percussion, went to snare drum, went to alto saxophone, tenor sax, ended up on bari sax because we needed the
How is it possible we interviewed you and that part didn't come up?
You never asked that question.
Wow, I missed a big one.
Thought provoker,
Thought leader, Heidi.
Thought leader. Yes.
So what about you? Did you play a musical instrument? I can't remember if we had that conversation. No, nothing. Singing? Were you in the choir?
Nope.
No?
I just watched MTV.
Did you stomp your feet? Like at certain events, they stomp your feet?
Do that, yes, and clap. Yep.
Hey, we have some amazing marching bands in Marion County.
I know.
We really do.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. We were saying when we were having this conversation with Galen that maybe the halftime show at the Super Bowl should go back to that kind of a show.
Instead of one artist that gets $8 million to sing for 8 minutes.
Exactly.
But that's not the reason. The reason is that, first of all, it seems like it's more of a spirit lifter, the band on the field.
Yeah.
The Bruce Springsteen, running up against the camera, that was kind of weird. there were a few good ones, but a lot of them are, it's like... And a lot
remember, the Super Bowl's not for the people there. The Super Bowl is for people watching on TV.
Okay, but with...
Halftime shows are for the people who are there. Okay. At marching bands, for marching bands.
So football season get to the schools now?
Oh, yes.
Football season has started in the
middle
schools?
Of it. Oh, yes. Smack dab in the middle. Some schools have already had homecoming. So, we're...
So what does October bring to the schools, Doctor?
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, lots of fun.
Oh, my gosh.
Lots of fun.
Well, before we go further, let's remember our hurricane makeup days. So we have to get those 2 days in. So October 15th, our kids will be coming to school. That was going to be a PD teacher type of day, but our kids will be coming to school that day. That's a full day. So we're glad of that.
December too.
Yeah, we make up 2 half-days in December. So that's where you get those 2 days that we were off. So
Oh, okay.
Yes.
those up.
And then Christmas break, then you go after all the days are made up, then you go to Christmas
Correct.
break.
Yes.
So what was the part of that story with the makeup days where parents could ask for an excused absence? What was that about?
Well, you have some families who've already made plans to leave, be out
I
of town
see.
on December 20th.
Oh, for that particular day. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Or for that long weekend where the students had that Monday and Tuesday off. Now they only have Monday off. So,
Yeah, okay.
you know, we don't want to hamper family plans, but at the same time, we have to make those days.
Oh, certainly.
Do you know National Fire Prevention Month is on the list of things to talk about?
Yes.
When I was in elementary school, I won the poster contest for that.
Did you stay inside the lines? Or did you draw new lines?
I made the lines.
There you go.
Because I am a thought leader,
You are.
a thought liner.
Well, it seems like you have a lot of participation between Marion County Fire Rescue and Ocala Fire Rescue. You said that they're
We have.
going to be at the schools.
They
and were in
literally
schools.
cover almost every elementary school that we have, and they also go to private schools and teach some of our youngest students about fire safety. And it's very entertaining to watch those kids. I was at Dr. N.H. Jones yesterday when their 6 or 7 kindergarten classes came out separately, not all at one time, two or three classes at a time. And, you know, the kids are just amazed at everything they see. The truck is bigger than life. The firemen are bigger than life. The lights and the sirens and everything. And then when they open those doors and they see all that equipment, oh my gosh, those kids have
Wow.
gone to heaven.
That is wonderful.
And they all know 911. Now, at kindergarten age, they need a little clarification between stop, drop, and roll, and go outside first, and then call 911. You know, so the first responders work with the kids on that, but it's great to see that interaction. And really, it's designed not just to teach kids about safety, but should they ever be in a fire or an emergency where they're trapped in their house, not to be afraid of the fireman, because the fireman is all dressed up in gear and a helmet and a mask and a tank, and they sound funny and they look funny. And the whole point is to teach the
Wow,
kids
yeah.
not to be
Wouldn't have
afraid
thought
of
that.
them,
Yeah.
to seek them out and go to them if the firemen and women come to them.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a great idea. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So
I would have
they-
never thought of that. Yeah, but it could be scary just seeing
Absolutely.
the hero coming to save them, and they're
they-
afraid.
They go hide.
They go
Yeah.
hide.
Yeah,
So kudos to Marion County Fire Rescue and Ocala Fire Rescue.
absolutely, absolutely.
And you have National School Lunch Week that's coming up.
Oh, that's good stuff right there.
What
happens
It's
that
almost
week?
pizza day, right?
I know. I love Pizza Day.
Oh, we should have one.
With Deb out at Denellen High. I love it. Yes.
Deb, that's the cook?
Yes.
Look at you with your new glasses. You got new glasses every time we see you, right? How many pair of glasses do you have? Are you like Imelda Marcos with shoes?
That was like 4 questions in 10 seconds.
I know.
No, it was all the same. It was all the same question.
Or
Because
Ava
I'm-
Perone. How about that?
Eva Perone had more
Yeah,
shoes?
she was more stylish.
Oh, is she?
Shoes, yeah.
Let me share some stats that will totally surprise some of your listeners.
Okay.
Last year, our food service workers, and they're amazing people first and foremost, but they served over 5.4 million lunches.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
5.4 million.
Do you eat that lunch?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's good.
But I mean,
It is good.
your office isn't connected to a school. How
Well,
do you-
but
how
if
do you-
I'm at a school, you can
I
pay
see.
the adult price and get
I see,
a
okay.
lunch. Yeah. And then we had 3.2 million breakfasts. Now, you know, here in Marion County, we give every student, pre-K through 12th grade, free breakfast if they want it, because it's hard for a kid who's hungry to sit in classroom and learn.
Right,
So
exactly.
we want them to have nutritious food and nutritious meals, and we're happy to do that,
I love that. All free breakfast to every student in Marion County.
regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless.
No, that's excellent.
When you consider that 67% of our kids are eligible for free and reduced lunch, that's 2 out of every 3.
Oh, my gosh.
So
Oh, my gosh.
it's a great program.
That just made me think too. That's on our strategic plan for this year, is to increase the number of students who participate
Yeah.
in that program. And our food service workers, they are so clever with how they market the breakfast, and with the rolling
Right.
carts where they meet them in the courtyard, and the kids can just punch
Oh
in their
my
number,
gosh.
from the little keypad and choose things, and how they display it. They're really awesome.
They have their act together.
They are
Oh, that's
creative
wonderful.
And who do you think some of the first people to jump into action are when our schools open as shelters?
Oh, the food service people.
Food service people.
Yep.
So what happens during this week, though? It's National School. What happens different than any other week?
Well, we celebrate and we recognize and we spotlight those people, and we have staff and students who do that for those cafeteria
okay.
workers.
Oh, that's
So
excellent.
we thank them. You want to call anybody's name out? Do you have a
Sure he has.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Well, my friend Deb.
Oh, yeah,
we had
the one.
hurricane duty. She wouldn't let me cook, though.
Deb.
I did the dishes.
what's her best dish?
Oh, my gosh. Her pizza was fabulous.
Are they allowed to bring in their own recipes to serve to the kids?
Well, it's FDA guidelines, so they
Okay.
have to do that. But it's just that love that they put into it, And then my friend Shanna up at Anthony, and just all sorts of great folks all over the district.
And if you ever have the opportunity to just observe a lunch line, you'll see the kids go through, and maybe they don't get a fruit and a vegetable. Maybe they get this and that. And the lunch ladies will say, now you need to be sure to pick a fruit and a vegetable on that tray. I need to see that. And
Oh, my
it's good to
God.
go back,
Probably every day they do that, right? Over and over again.
watching out for the
Do
kids.
the kids know their names?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Deb,
And they know the
Mrs.
kids'
Deb, Miss
names.
Deb, yeah.
And
They do know the kids'
and
names,
That's
yes.
what's awesome is
I
when,
bet they do,
they'll
yeah.
call them by name and good morning and how are you doing and ask them those questions.
I bet you know their names, though. I bet you when you go to a school, you know a lot of names, all the teachers and many of the students, am I right?
You get to see the faces.
I'm sure you do, yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome. Yep.
Well, October is filled with fall festivals and Halloween, and you've got a Public Education Foundation Boo Bowling.
The Boo Bowl.
The Boo Bowl.
Yes.
What is that?
The foundation does a spring fling bowling tournament that has become so popular that they've now expanded it into the fall with the Boo Bowl, as in BOO. So that takes place in next week, I think it is, at Galaxy East on Maricamp
Is it a
Road.
fundraiser?
It is. Well, it's designed as a fundraiser, but I think what they're trying to do with this one, it's the first one they've had, is really make it into just something that's more focused on fun than it is funds,
right,
so to
right,
speak.
right.
But all the lanes are already sponsored and all accounted for.
Okay.
And they're inviting, and I'm going to put you on the spot here, our Toys and our Roys. You want to guess what those are?
Toys and our Roys?
Toys and our Roys.
Roys. I know what toys are. What are Roys?
The
Corduroys?
the
Nope.
acronym.
Toys are our school-based teachers of the year.
Oh.
And Roys
okay.
are our rookie teachers of the year.
Okay.
So a lot of them will be taking part, and it'll be great to see them together because this is really the first chance they've had to be together as school-level teachers of the year and rookie teachers of the year. So, of course, all that culminates in after the first of the year with the Golden Apple Teacher of the Year.
Exactly.
Announcements.
No, this is
I
excellent.
should have been a teacher just so I could be called a toy. I could have worked for that. That would have been something I would have been
But you're
striving
a
for.
thought leader.
I am now, but I missed my calling.
Red Ribbon Week is really, really amazing. We had the opportunity a decade and a half ago to be invited to participate during that with all the fifth graders at when it was CFCC in the auditorium, and that was a lot of fun.
She's
It
the memory
still
lady.
goes on every year.
Yeah.
Red Ribbon
We
Week.
got my daughter dressed up as Queen Amidala because the theme was Star Wars.
yeah.
So then we got to play that Weird Al song, the parody of it, and all the
Oh,
kids
fun.
were jumping up and down and stuff, and they were having the best
Wait a
time
minute.
ever.
What she's not telling you, I have to
She
tell
was
you.
dressed up like the Queen, too.
No,
right?
she
daughter.
made the costume.
For sure.
Robin is an amazing seamstress.
Ooh.
Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Seam, yeah. Robin knows how to make
Yep.
things.
Looked perfect.
A clothes
Red
creator.
velvet.
A clothes creator, yes.
Gosh.
Thought leader, clothes creator.
Yeah.
A lot of our schools do their own things during Red Ribbon Week. They become very creative. A lot of them will decorate doors or do hallway themes. So
I think
fun to
that-
see all that.
I think this time of year, the decorations of this time of year, especially your photos, Heidi, are the most fun. Christmas is fun, but this is more fun, I think. I mean, I love both holidays, but
Yes.
And you also single out DEA Special Agent Enrique Camarena.
for
What?
him, Red Ribbon Week was named after him. Yeah.
Enrique Kiki? Who?
I was a DEA agent who was killed in Mexico.
Oh, my gosh.
Investigating the drug cartels.
Oh, my gosh.
And his
Wow.
friend was I want to say a California police officer who started Red Ribbon Week. And you ask any of the kids who Kiki is,
They know,
they'll be
huh?
able to tell you.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, because they have so many good ties to our community, and then to expand that, knowing about people that make sacrifices so they can live a happier life and a safer life.
We need to teach them. Mm-hmm. So.
And speaking about safety, you have the Superintendent Safe Halloween scene.
Oh, I'm so
That
excited.
puts you on the
Coming
spot.
up.
So excited.
So what do
yeah.
you do? Are you like the ringleader of the whole thing?
Yes.
That would be a good costume.
Would it?
The ringleader.
That would be.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be
We'll
cool.
play with that. But it's October 24th, Thursday, from 5 to 7 at MTI, which is the Old Forest High School on Fort King. And oh my gosh, it's even bigger than we planned for last year. So it's totally free for families. Bring your kids out in costumes, and we have all of our schools are participating, and they're so excited. They're working with each other to do themed rooms, and
fabulous.
Yes,
Last year we had that Harry Potter room.
yes.
That was pretty amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just a great night for families to come out, and the whole campus is just taken over by all of our schools and departments, and just come on and enjoy. And again, a safe place for families to come out and do the trick-or-treating and lots of activities too, so that parents can be with their kids and enjoy an activity and take something home with them besides the candy.
You know what the biggest Halloween candy is so far? You probably can guess. The Reese's Cup.
Oh.
I don't like them.
You don't like the Reese's Cup? Do you know what the worst selling one is? And I'm thinking now that
Candy corn.
Yeah, candy corn.
Nobody likes candy corn.
No.
I shouldn't say nobody.
I
Some
like it,
people.
but I
But you know what's
cough.
worse though are the pumpkins, the little
Kind of made out of the same stuff,
same-
whatever that is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what we used to have that they don't do it anymore? It's those little pan flutes. Those orange
That
waxy.
were filled with juice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think some of them were.
Yes.
But
That
you
was
could play
delicious.
music on. Do you remember them, huh?
Yes, and they also had they shaped like Coke bottles, the same thing.
So when you,
Xanthir.
when you do this event, the Safe Halloween scene, and you do have all of the different characters, you're encouraging reading because of the literary theme.
Yes, and the rooms and the booths and the activities all be literacy based, absolutely.
And we also encourage parents and their kids to wear their costumes, come in costumes. No masks.
Oh,
for safety
that's
reasons,
important.
obviously.
Yeah, masks
You know,
are
no
scary.
masks. But certainly wear those costumes. Last year we had the Beast there from Beauty and
Oh
the
my
Beast.
gosh.
So you just never know who might show up.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Did you actually get the costume from Disney?
I don't know if it was from Disney. It sure looked like the real thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have an Oktoberfest also, like with the whole Bavarian thing and all that?
Oh, no beer involved. Larry.
No root beer?
You can't have beer on school campuses. That's against the law.
No
Well,
pretzels?
it's just pierogies.
Ooh.
Pierogies.
That'd be good.
What if they serve those for breakfast?
You lived in Germany for a while, right?
England.
England, okay. I don't know why I thought Germany.
Yeah.
And Wednesday, October 30th, you have early release day.
A lot of parents always say, why do you have those? It's such an inconvenience for us as parents, working parents. And we know that they are an inconvenience. We have those really to help our teachers gain professional development. They're required to have that professional development throughout the year to keep and maintain their teaching certificates. So we as a district have to provide them time for that. So
So
that's
when
what
do
those
they
days are
take the
about.
exam then? Or what kind of exam is it that they take?
Well, they take their exams to get their teaching certificates, and to keep them, they have to have so many MIP points, training points, to maintain that certificate.
Oh, so they go somewhere else to have the training the teachers
No,
do on
well,
early release?
no, we offer it here in Marion County.
Oh, we do? Oh,
But we
okay.
can't offer it when classes are in session because teachers are teaching.
Right, exactly.
So we have to do it when the kids aren't in the classroom. Now, some of our neighboring counties have early release days every single week.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So we have, I think, well, there were 6, and now I think there are 5, something like that. So,
So
used to have 8.
Do you get to the other theme parks? Like, is Halloween all decked out in Disney, and is it all decked out in Universal, or do you not go to Universal and the other ones?
I'm not a fan of Universal. I like the Dr. Seuss area at Islands of Adventure, but yeah, I'm not a
Oh, really?
Universal fan. Yeah, I'm a
Universal is more edgy than what Disney would be in terms of how they treat Halloween. They have the horror nights.
Yeah.
That's
Universal.
Yeah.
Disney does
not so scary.
not so scary Halloween.
Party.
Yeah.
And now, was Emo? The guy, the red guy. Elmo doing a talk show. Did you hear that? Yeah. The not so late.
Gardens.
The not so late show.
Is that Busch Gardens?
Oh, Elmo's at Busch Gardens?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was a Disney character. No. But anyway, the not so late show with Elmo.
Muppet.
He's talking to people.
It's a puppet.
Well, Disney owns the Muppets.
Oh, they do, don't they?
Yes, they do. They have that whole that
Liberty
land.
Square.
Yeah.
And Liberty Square.
So do you like being a guest on a talk show? Because we have connections. We've spoken to Elmo on the phone.
She'd be
love
great.
Elmo.
She'd be great on the Elmo show.
I love him.
Oh, when my children were in school, they
Elmo, love
graduated
you.
in 95 and 98. We used
You're
to
going
go,
way back there, Robert.
Yeah, well, we used to go on field trips. And do you still do that with the schools?
Oh,
do you go to
goodness sakes, yes. But the field trips of today are much more sophisticated than they used to be. You know, we used to, I remember going to a very small art gallery on a field trip in middle school or elementary school. And now field trips are to the Smithsonian Institution.
Oh my gosh.
So there are still some simple ones out there, you know, but field trips can be very,
I need to take a field trip. I want to see the
very,
Smithsonian.
very enlightening. Yes.
Did you know Don Garlitz, I think, is part of the Smithsonian?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you get to be part of the
I
Smithsonian?
don't know.
I think they choose you.
Oh,
So any field trips for you guys in the future? You got the Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. Where are you going? You can't tell?
Disney.
Tell you later.
Let me guess. Out of the country? No. Oh, wait. That was a yes.
No, it was not.
No, okay.
I can
Trying to
neither
read your
confirm
eyes.
nor deny.
Do the fifth graders still go to Washington, D.C.?
They
the
do, Safety Patrol.
Oh, I'm already signing those forms. Yeah.
Oh, you are? When is that? What part of the
They
year?
usually go in the spring.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When all the cherry trees are in.
What grade is that they do that?
They do it 5th grade usually, and I think it's 8th grade.
We've got one school going in December, though.
Oh, nice.
And
That'd be cold.
how does a student become a member of the Safety Patrol?
You have to be trouble-free. You can't can't get in trouble. You have to make good grades, and you have to have good attendance. All of those positive factors. Then I think you're nominated for it, and you have to be trained and have to show up for your responsibilities and do what's expected. They open car doors in the morning so kids can get out of the cars and do the same thing in the afternoon. So it's teaching them responsibility.
My
that's
son,
young
I
age.
think it was 5th grade when he went to D.C. with the schools, Marion County schools.
Yeah.
I was so nervous the whole time, and there weren't very many webcams at that time, but I
Yeah.
found some,
Yeah.
and I kept looking for them. Oh my gosh! And then the listeners were making fun of me. "Hey, you're too nervous. Yeah,
You were being a helicopter parent.
whatever.
But now you're a thought leader.
For Alex.
I'm a thought leader.
Are there any, are you thinking that now that you're making up for hurricane days, do you think that there's going to be any more hurricanes in our community where those days are going to be bumped up?
Our lips to God's ears. All is well. All is well.
We hope not. We hope not.
Well, it looks like October's going to be a nice
Beautiful
rest of the month anyway. So
It's
and
a fun month.
Don't forget, October 14th is National Dessert Day. Go find a dessert bar. That's what they're recommending.
Some, yes.
Or you can make your own dessert.
I'm going to Cheesecake Factory tonight. Get out of here. We're going to go north.
Good choice.
Really?
Can't wait.
All right.
I just decided.
Am I coming?
You can.
Oh, boy.
Next time, let's talk about the best dessert in town.
Tell me right now. Why do I have to wait a month?
The Bananas Foster at Harry's.
Really? I've never had that. Is it
You gotta get it.
amazing?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Wow.
What does the word foster actually mean? I mean, Bananas Foster.
You've never had Bananas Foster?
I've never had.
If I did, I don't know what the word is. Like Stephen Foster? Is it like?
Yeah, they sing when they bring it out to you.
Oh my God.
Dr. Heidi, Maier, Kevin, Christian, we love you both. Thank you both
Thank
for
you.
coming in here and doing this with us. It's just so much fun. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump's warning Turkey's government against doing anything inhumane during a military operation in northern Syria.
President Trump's decision to pull back American forces